Alright, got some more fun Bakugo gameplay for you today. In the second match of this video, we're going to be in a lobby that has a team in it with one of the top 50 players of Season 2, at least at the time of the match. They weren't about, obviously, now, because, I throw videos up days after the games have actually happened, but at the time, they were top 50. So that's not this match, it'll be next match, but this match is just to get us kicking, get us moving in the right direction. But yeah, I hope everyone has been well. Hope everyone has been getting up to some cool stuff, whatever that may be. I do love Bakugo. I don't know, for me, Bakugo is just... He just makes this game so much fun to play. I genuinely think that I don't really love this game if I'm not playing Bakugo or Momo. Like, all of the other characters are good as well, but, like, these are the ones I really want to play. And I think one of the reasons why I burnt out so much after all of the videos I did, so many videos back then, day after day after day after day, no exaggeration. I think it's because, oh yeah, I forgot this happened. Yeah, someone recognized me. This Froppy recognized me. I don't know who they are. I don't even know which one that could be on the lobby there, but they saw me. I attacked immediately, because that's what I do. But then I saw the emote, and I was like, oh. And I emoted back at them. So I was trying to be nice, Just trying to be nice. It's very cool to see. This doesn't happen that much. Normally, when people see me in the lobby, they do everything it takes to kill me. They will stop at nothing to get me killed. So for a change, I was like, oh, this is quite wholesome, isn't it? How nice. And then after that, I decided to run away because even though I do appreciate it and I do find it funny and I do like it, it's I don't wanna team with them, and like create like some inorganic team. We're running through the lobby and all of a sudden it's like a 6-man team. It's too much, right? So that's why I just ran away in the end. Out of respect for the match and out of respect for them. But yeah, just if you are watching this game to that Froppy, that was very nice of you to acknowledge. And I appreciate that. Where was I though? Yeah. Like playing so many different characters over and over and over that I didn't actually want to play. I think that's what got me to just stop playing this game for like a month and why I didn't put out any videos. You guys saw my post, my community post. But yeah, I think a lot of it just had to do with, I was having to play game after game, do video after video of characters I didn't really want to use, and it just like took a toll on me in the end. My motivation and enjoyment of the game. But now that I'm back, when I play as Bakugo, I really do. That's why he was my main in the beta, because Bakugo is just created for me to play. Not as in like, oh, I'm the best Bakugo. Nothing like that. Just in the sense that with the way I like to play a game like this, the way he functions is the way that I would like to play it. So yeah. I just really, and I'm sure you guys have the same feeling as well, but for other characters that you enjoy. For me, it's Bakugo. Like, that's the one I enjoyed playing the most. But for some of you, it'd be like, hey, I love playing All Might. That's the most fun I get in the game. Or I love playing, Kirishima. That's the most fun I get in the game, So for whatever character is for you, there's always going to be that one character, or, maybe even a few characters where it allows... He had so many cards that where it allows you to just get the maximum enjoyment out of the game. Yush. Trying to think if I'm going to get the new Bakugo outfit. I think it's another school outfit, but just kind of a bit different than this one. I think it's another school outfit he has coming on the way. I don't think they haven't officially announced it, but on the leaks, I've seen it. Yosashine! Oh man, when you're Bakugo in the air and you can see someone trying to revive, you just think, what have you done? You have asked death of me, and I will give it to you swiftly. That was nice. I was like, you want to do that shit, Denki? Let's see how that goes for you. Oh, spiteful. It's like making a wish upon a star, but instead blowing up the star in the sky. That was clever. Because I knew if he wanted to keep attacking me, he had to come that way, which is why I just wait for him to show up there, and then he did. Clutch group heal. I'm like one of the top players when it comes to pulling off those group heals, man. I just somehow find the time, find the space, find the right moment. I know it's a weird thing to claim, but like I truly, no one does group heals like me. You know, it's just a talent to be able to know when to do it properly. Man, All Might does so much damage in like one burst when he hits you with two of them strikes at the same time. But that's good. I think All Might's in a good spot right now. Look at that. It was either him or me at that point. It was either him or me. He got that point blank beta grenade on his forehead. You heard of the money shot. Now you've seen the grenade shot. When I play with Twice, I always get his clones of other people mixed up as enemies. Like that one right there, I just threw I wasted like 3 grenades on one clone that was on my side. Just because I saw it and I think, enemy. You just naturally, if you see someone without a name above their head, you're like, this guy needs to die. No ifs, no buts. I don't care what he has for breakfast in the morning, and I don't care what the last words were that he said to his mother. I'm taking him out right now. But then it turns out just to be Twice his clone of someone that went down. Nice and straightforward. Alright, on to the next one. And now into game 2. This is the lobby where we had one of the top 50 players at the time in the lobby. So, you know, it's not the craziest match in the world, but just goes to show that even when we're in lobbies where fundamentally very strong players are, we can still, you know, do what we have to do. Or can we? Maybe I lose. I don't know. Twice's voice cracks me up, man. Level up there. Here's a question for you guys. If you had Twice's power, how would you use it? So we know how Twice would use it. He joined the League of Villains and became a lackey. Yeah, and you know, in between all of that, became you know, a bit of a psycho, talking to himself and contradicting himself all the time. But all of that aside, how would you, or at least how would you think that you would take to using Twice's power? What would be your approach to it? How would you try to keep it in check? How would you, you know, how would you just try to keep everything under control? Because again, you know, having clones, those clones might think that they're the real deal, and they might start coming for you. And you know, how are you going to keep things in check and make the most out of that power? See, I don't know how those didn't hit him on the splash damage like that. Concerning for me. That wasn't my down, but it looked awesome though. Look at that, no damage. What a terrible start to the match. Terrible. I'm one of those players where I could beat like the best players in the world one match and then look terrible the next match. I'm just one of those guys, you know. I kind of scale to who I fight. Like when I fight low level or like mid level players, like obviously I have the advantage over them, but I'll just like do dumb stuff that will give them a chance, And then people will look at that and be like, what the hell? You know, how are you struggling with these people? Or why is it so close when you should be winning that? And then I'll face people who are like way better than them, and then I won't make those same mistakes, and I'll fight them as good as they're fighting me, and then, you know, a lot of the time I'll win, or it will at least be close. Yeah, just whoever I'm fighting, I kind of scale to them, which is good in one way but bad in another. So it kind of means that I can technically fight anyone and have a chance to win. But at the same time, I also have a chance to lose against guys who don't really have any business beating me. But it's just because like I just scaled to it. The way that Darby just crept across the hallway there looked so like Scooby-Doo like, you know? Like he was trying to sneak by the mystery gang. Are they called the mystery gang, or is it just that their truck is called the mystery machine or van? It's at this point, this is when I realized, because I knew the comp setup of their team. That's when I made this push, and like I made it clear to my team, like, yo, this is the next push we make. Like, knowing who your opponents are, and like what they look like, or at least what their team comp is, when you start to see like 2 or 3 of those people in the same place, that's when you can say, okay, this is that team that's a danger to us. And this is when I realized that this is that team, you know, with the top 50 in it, who were a danger to us. Which is why I made the play to push them after they, it looked like they was cleaning up from one of their fights. Because then it takes the, oh, there's a word I was going to use. God damn, what was that word? It takes the agency away from them and it puts it on you. Because now you're the one pushing, look at that. Perfect time for that group kill. And it allows you to make the oppressive push, and then sometimes that's the difference. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but it's what I always do. When there's a big mount lady, I always try to focus her more than the smaller ones. Just because I feel like you can't let a big mount lady do what she wants to do without any pressure. I think if she feels pressureless, she will ruin your entire thing. And I feel like you need to pressure a big mount lady. Again, I don't know if it's the right play, but it worked here. But yeah, if you just let a big mount lady, like a good one, do what she wants, and you don't punish her and you're trying to fight other people, she will destroy your team. Or at the very least, destroy it enough to the point where it changed the outcome. See, whether it's you or someone else, like someone has to just be like poking at her to make her think twice about everything she does. Like if you order it, then maybe it's too much, because then her teammates will kill your teammates. But like just one of you, like the way I was, you know, she was big, she had all the advantages. I was like, no, you're constantly getting this bang 30, bang 30, 30, 30, 20, 30, and she constantly thinking, who the hell is hitting me? Or I can't do what I want to do because I need to keep looking at my life now. And, you know, that's a big thing for dealing with those Mount Lady players. Especially when they have good teammates. Because one thing trying to deal with a good big Mount Lady, but then when she has 2 very good teammates as well, who are just hard enough on their own, you know, big trouble. I thought that shigaraki would be in there. I don't even know where he went when I was playing this match. Yue. How often do you guys get 2 level 9s in your matches? Because I feel like a lot of times, a lot of wins I'll get, it's only like one of my quirks are level 9 and just the other 2 aren't. But I'm just trying to, I'm curious to know, for most of you players, like just say you get to the end of a match, how often at the end of that match do you have 1 quirk to 9, 2 quirks to 9, or even 3 quirks to 9? Like what is that ratio like for you? Because I feel like these days I don't even really get 2 level 9s that often. But that's just off the top of my head. Maybe I do, but I just don't realize it as much because I guess I'm not really, you know, keeping a track on something like that, really. Zenboki da! Well, I think it's because I'm a Bakugo player, but whenever I see a Deku player, I just kind of want to lock in on them, you know? I don't know what it is. I think you just see a Deku when you're playing Bakugo, and you just, alright, this is somewhat personal now. Not in like a nasty way, but just in the case of, you know, okay, I see you and I respect you enough to say that you are my target now, you know? those twice clones, man, they can really sneak up on you. Man, I lasered that guy. Like, I didn't miss a single shot when I squared up with him. Baksats! That animation still looks so stupid. Every time I see it. Of All Might. When he's doing the spin, but you don't see the whirlwind part of it. Oh man, that is so funny. Every time that's funny. Like that never isn't funny to me. And I also feel like in this season, maybe I don't even know if it's a this season thing, but I feel like in this season it's more known like where you have like a really good game that you win, but your damage isn't that high. I feel as if that wasn't kind of a thing back in season 1 and 2. It might have been though, but maybe I just wasn't noticing it. But yeah, on season 3, I feel as if I recognize that more. You know, I have really good games that we win with pretty good assists and KOs. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you did 3k damage. Now, what do you mean I did 3k damage? I must have did like a whole, you know, school's worth of damage on people. What do you mean 3k damage? But it's just like, I guess it's just the way it goes, you know? Because sometimes you feel as if you've been fighting all game. You're like, oh, didn't stop hitting people there. And the game's like 2,200 damage. 2,200? What the hell are you talking about? But it's just the way it is. It's weird, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a season 3 thing exactly, but I've just noticed it more in season 3. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. Like you feel the same way, or maybe you always recognize that that was a thing, and I'm late to the party. I don't know. Yeah, we all wanted that final touch on this dude. It was all gagging for it. But I was the one who got him in the end. I honestly thought that they was going to finish him up top. But they never did. Anyways, that's the 2 games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you on the next one. Fairly 2 straightforward games there. More Bakugo fun to come in the future, no doubt. Oh, ha, ha. Like, sub, comment for me. And watch the ads.